Hello, this is Scott from Classic Elite. It's Tuesday, so I am streaming another NES game. I've been this year streaming NES games every Tuesday, or mostly NES games. But this week I'm going to go a little on the obscure side. Not really, but a little bit. I wasn't aware that this game existed until I was an adult. It's a Rad Racer II, made by Square, of course. And, yeah, I guess we will just talk about some of the differences that I've noticed, some of the things that I like and don't like about Rad Racer 2. First of all, there's no music on the title screen. I don't remember if the first one did, but I thought it did. And the second big issue is you select the game music before you start the race. And that's a bit different from the first game. The very first game, you would hit down on the D-pad. Hey, what's up, Crazy Penguin? Thanks for joining. And so when you hit down on the D-pad, that would allow you in the first game to select a song. In this one, you do it before the stage, so you can't switch mid-race, which is a bit of a bummer. And there's also another compromise from an audio standpoint. We'll get into that here in a second. But if you notice, there's music and it says sing yourself, so I guess you can hum your own song if you want. You can have Gumball Crash, or you can have Coast to Coast. In the first game, there were 3 songs and 1 silent track. In this game, so far, I've seen there's 2. I don't know if the music will change as I go on with the options. But I am selecting a song. And you'll notice that there's no engine revving sound. And that's because in this game, as strange as it is, you either choose music or you choose the sound effects. In the first game, you had sound effects inside of the music, and so it's a little off-putting if you're really familiar to the first one. Like now you may have heard that the bump sound was there, but the braking sound is also the braking and kind of the squealing out, like that's there, but the engine rev sound is just not there, and it bums me out. I think this was done from a quality perspective. I think I've heard people talk about it before. I think it was a space issue, and maybe you can tell, maybe you can't, but the frame rate is much smoother and consistent in this game. Now, I do have... Oh, crap, you can't wipe out. I do have the AVS extra sprites feature turned on, so maybe that's assisting. Alright, so are there no continues in this? Maybe there weren't in the other one either. Let's try Gumball Crash, see if I have better luck with this song. And just like in the first one, if you press up, you can go into like high gear or whatever. It's so weird without the car sound effects. But it is... Whoa! It is way smoother. I love that I'm going 240 miles an hour in this. Well, what kind of a car do you think that is? Like maybe... like a Ferrari? Maybe a Corvette? I don't know. This is a good song. I don't know if it's as much as the... if it's as good as the ones I like in the first game, but that could just be nostalgia glasses. This is I'm assuming a difficult game. The first one's quite difficult, so this may be a short stream tonight. Maybe only a half hour or so. But that means I can get the archive up kind of soon for you too, if you happen to miss the stream. So those look really good, though. I will certainly give it credit for that. I hate having to use the brake. I really loved the first game in this series. This cart was very inexpensive, I believe, too. It's an unknown game, but it's certainly not sought after. I'd be shocked if this didn't have a significantly less amount of copies printed than like Contra. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! That is crap. I couldn't have been any closer. Oh no. Hey, what's up, Tight My Balls? Good to see you, man. Alright, so give this another go. I'm going to go back to the first song. Actually, you know what? I'll do a silent. I'll sing to myself. I won't actually sing. But we can play with some sound effects. So that engine rev is pretty boring by itself, but... Man, it was... Oh, and the cars whizzing by. That over the music is just so good. I wonder what they added to compromise that. I'd love to have it like a before and after. Oop. Sound is just so important in games. Yeah, this isn't... I mean, I love these sound effects, but come on. Whoa! This isn't nearly as good. Oh, I was looking at the chat. Take my balls. I'm glad that you're in our notification squad. That's sweet, man. Did you get the Galaxy S8? Isn't that the one that just came out? I have the Google Pixel, and that's definitely the best phone I've ever had by a mile. From a performance standpoint, my favorite size and feel phone was the 2013 Moto X. I don't have the biggest hands, so a smaller phone like that was like ideal. Come on. I feel like I've got a little more speed this time. Just barely. Oh my goodness. I'm really curious about Samsung S8 users' opinion of Bixby. It's like their version of the Google Assistant. And the Google Assistant's okay. Sometimes it's amazing. But sometimes it's laughably bad. Sweet, man. Over the next couple of months, I'm a phone nerd, so you'll have to let me know what you think of that phone. I'm an Android user myself, but I still follow the Apple news. That's pretty much it. Yeah, VR with... Oh, man. VR with the Pixel uses their little headset thing called Daydream, and I think that's what the software is called, too. I've heard Bixby's okay. Take my balls. Did you use Google Assistant or the Echo or anything as a kind of a digital assistant before Bixby? And Crazy Penguin, did you happen to notice or know that this game existed? I find it fascinating that it was never talked about. Whoa. In Pat Contry's NES guidebook, they rated this game higher than the original, which is pretty neat. I ended up, I didn't back his Kickstarter for the book, but I bought one of the, I think the second production run, and it is amazing. I have gotten so many compliments on it because I have it as kind of my centerpiece on my coffee table, and people just absolutely love that book. I think his app is like $10 maybe for the book, and it's cool to thumb through that and see what they reviewed games as that I'm interested in buying, or if my opinion matches up with games I'm already familiar with. Man. I definitely didn't have this much trouble getting through. Alright. Getting through the first level in the first game. Is this one harder? This game is like a mix-up of Outrun and Pole Position. Come on, get me to that goal. Alright, there we go. Finally. Okay, yeah, so I was just wondering if you were disappointed in, like if you had a point of reference, if you just were disappointed in a virtual assistant in general. Alright, Gumball Crash, or I guess we'll go Gumball. Oh, that's gorgeous pixel art. Wow. I'm going to need to take a screenshot of that. It's weird seeing the Twin Towers. These night stages are so sweet. I don't think this game supports that 3D feature that the first one did. You can use those like, oh come on, man, that's brutal AI. I'm lucky there were no trees. Yeah, the first game has that, I don't know, very 80s style version of 3D, and you would hit select and it would enable that. It doesn't work on LCD TVs because of, I guess, the way refresh rates work, or the timing of the way the rays are drawn. But I don't think this game supports it at all. I remember even as a kid not being very impressed by the AI, or the 3D. Tecmo Balls and... Oh, I'm getting... I guess there's Pong built into this. Yeah, Tecmo Balls was just thinking the same thing, looking at Twin Towers. Damn it, I'm toast. Well, I guess we'll find out if I can continue or not. And the first game, I don't think you did. I think it just threw you back to the beginning. Yeah, brutal. Alright. Let's see if Stage 3 can get there. Also, a thing I guess I've noticed is there's no car select in this game. You could, in the first game, pick kind of a Formula 1 type of car, an open wheel car. I don't know if it was F1, but... Does F1 mean open wheel? I don't know anything about racing. I am, even though I know nothing about open wheel racing, I am going to the Indy 500 this year with a friend of mine, and his friends. I got invited, so even though I know nothing about racing, it's kind of like a huge event, so you might as well take the opportunity. It's like if someone's like, you want to go to the Super Bowl? Like, my team will never be there. I like the Lions. So, Bad timing. Yeah, I'm toast. Too far away from the goal. No? Alright. I was lucky. The wipeout doesn't seem to be as brutal, but the checkpoints are really far apart, so you can't make a mistake anyways. God, that wipeout is so vicious in the first one. The only way I could ever play any of the later stages was using a stage select code. I forget what it is, but it's there. I think there's 8 tracks. So I guess it has to be brutally tough. Too many waves. Too slappy. Yeah, not even close. And this is why it's going to be a short stream. This game is outrageously difficult for me. So I probably won't make it very far. Am I wrong? Was there a mini-map in the first one? I don't think it showed you where you were, but I think it did show a design of the course. I could be wrong there. Although I am just hammering the up accelerating button, so maybe if I tone that down a little bit. Don't bump me. Ah. I might be able to make it. Alright. One more checkpoint. Can't get around that guy. Alright. Man. Ugh. Those boogies are tough. I can't pass him. That sucks. I don't know what I could have done differently. That one was on me. Oh, come on. Really? I thought I did all right there. Guess not. I am not loving this. I guess I was close. Alright, so I was holding select and A and then hit start. And it brought me here. Alright, so there is a continue. That's good. In the first Super Mario, there's the ability to continue from the world that you just were. By holding A, I think, and then start. I didn't know that until I was an adult. Another thing I couldn't believe when I got older was that the second player in Duck Hunt can control the duck. So if you have the zapper plugged into player 1 slot and plug the controller into 2, yeah, the second player can fly the duck around. It's crazy. Not that I think that would be that much fun, but it's cool that was an option. Nope. Don't think I had enough gas. Come on. Get lucky. Alright. So, I think if I can make it, I think I'm on the last leg, right? When there are only two checkpoints? Crap. This game really likes that play of having a different paced car come right down the middle when you have two on the outside lanes. I don't think these are randomly generated. Maybe they are, but it defaults to that a little too much. Alright, how about that? On to stage 3. Boy, learning that continue thing is definitely... Ooh. Gettysburg. I want to say that. I thought that looked like ice. Weird. I've never had a game have Gettysburg as a destination before. I don't remember ever playing a Civil War game or anything like that. Alright, we'll go back to Bubblegum Crash, or Gumball. I don't know why I keep saying Bubblegum. It clearly doesn't say that. I went to Gettysburg for a class trip in 8th grade, and this is not what it looked like. I wonder if the people working at the store at the time were maybe like just out of school and they knew of Gettysburg as a historical U.S. City. See that play? There's 2 cars there and they block all the lanes. It's definitely a different pace than the first game. Again, that's a really annoying pattern that they keep dropping. That was bad. Ugh. Close. Okay. I had select an A and then start. Alright. I don't know if it's select or A or if it's the combination, but that's what we're going to be going with. If you look at the background, I noticed as the game was stopping there when the clock expired. There's some kind of... the scrolling of the background is really impressive, and now that I think about the New York City course that we were just on, it's pretty impressive visually. The fact that it's moving, it's a good effect and it's done very well. I kind of liked... I don't know, I still like the first one quite a lot better. The song's growing on me, though. It's a good tune. There's that three-card cluster. Those V-dub bugs are the ones that keep slamming into me. I'm nervous whenever I run into those. Alright, it's not very likely I'll make it through this one, even though that's did wreck at a good time. See, if time's expiring like it's about to, as long as I have decent momentum, I might be able to make it to it. Nope. Oof, felt real close. Alright, go back to Gum Crash. I'll give this another try, see if I can get to stage 4. I always picked the Formula 1 car in the first one. I'm missing that thing. I loved this first game so much. I really wish that there was some way to bring back the name Rad Racer, but there's so many other really good racing franchises out right now that I don't know how it would fit in. And I don't think a remake of this game would be worth it. It's pretty shallow and primitive, even for the NES. Yeah, there's like Forza comes to mind, Mario Kart. Maybe you could come up with something like Sonic and Sonic All-Stars Racing. Get all the Final Fantasy characters and Lara Croft racing and Ferraris. That'd be kind of cool. Ooh. Don't kill my momentum. I need to... Time's expiring. Okay. Alright. 2/3 there. The frame rate is excellent in this, though. It is nice and smooth. I wonder if I would go play the first one if it would feel really rough and choppy. Probably. And I'm getting used to the no sound effects. As far as like the engine noise and the Doppler effect when you're passing. Come on. I don't think I made it. Nope. Heartbreak. So close. Alright, let's give it one more go. If I beat it on this run, I'll play level 4, and if not, I'll just I'll call it a stream. I might stream this one again, though. I don't know. Maybe way in the future. I definitely would like to play the first one before I try this one again. Oh, that was bad. I just wanted to hit start retry, like you can in current games. I must do that too much in Forza if that's my immediate reaction. Forza is designed in a really cool way where it's okay if you don't finish first, but it's games like this that I think have ruined that for me, because if I'm not gonna win, I just want to restart until I'm gonna have a good finish. Oh. All right, one more. That was a little quick. I anticipated to make it past the first checkpoint. All right, coast to coast. But Forza is not like that. You can just finish last in every race and you still get progress and unlock new courses and challenges. This is the first game I ever bought on the Microsoft store that had the Xbox One cross-buy. Worked quite well. I've had some sync issues, and when that game first rolled out, my download on my PC would fail, and it would have to start from the very beginning again. And it probably took me like 200 gigabytes of data to download the game the first time. It's a big game anyways. It's 50 gigs. And I don't have the best internet, so it takes quite a while. Something about this music reminds me of Lee Trevino's Fighting Golf. That's one of my favorite games on the NES. It's a really good golf game. I think SNK did that. I was shocked when I found out that Square did these Rad Racer games. I just always think of them as RPG developers. And publisher like Tomb Raider. Come on, get up the momentum. That's dirty for them to put a big bend like that. Right before a checkpoint. Alright. Will I make it? Come on, I gotta be really close. Come on. Guess not, didn't make it. So close. Alright, well, that's been a little over half an hour. That's about all that there is to this game. I don't feel like getting all frustrated on stream and whatnot. But if you've been watching, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Technoballs, thanks a lot, and Crazy Penguin, appreciate you guys stopping out and watching. If you've enjoyed my commentary at all, you can check out our podcast. We record that on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern here on our YouTube channel, Classic Elite. Have a good night, and we will see you later. Thanks for watching.